When you lay down with your woman, y'all transferring chromosomes, saliva, spirits, right? All these different bacteria are being exchanged, right? The particles. And that stays on that woman for time, even though she can take a shower, but it's still on her, right? That's what the Lord commands her when you bust one to go shower to get that stuff off. But let's just say you keep doing that with your wife, right? And a lot of these chromosomes is on this woman, right? A man comes and intervenes on that. He's low-key sleeping with her husband. If you got ears to hear, that's why the Lord said y'all become one flesh when y'all lay together. Y'all become one flesh.
We was really going together. It was a thing, but we went, but because she was married. Let's snack out talking about. So
the one that had the apartment with you?
Fast. That motherfucker there, that shit stick with me to this day. To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
So she could get it right now.
Fast.
She's still married? Husband and all?
Yeah, they still out there.
Damn. He don't know?
They supposed to thank me for that. Nah, he knew.
What?
Yeah. He ended up finding out.
Damn.
He cool with you though? He still listen to
Nah,
you?
we were never cool. And he old, like, you feel like. So like, but he ended up finding out or whatever, like, it's bull.
He kick out every time.
He stayed with her?
He should have reached out though and thanked me though. The only reason that kept going, she ready to tie.
See, this is what got him killed. You see that? He over here gloating and glossing over sleeping with another man's wife. And it caught up to him shortly after this, right? He gloating and, bragging over sleeping with another man's wife as if it's okay when God told us not to do that. It's a direct commandment from the Heavenly Father, the Creator, who told us, do not partake in this. And look, cost a man his life.
Yeah, she was ready to tap out for you, and you like, no, stay where you at.
I can't do that though.
You helped her
If
relationship.
I stole you from Buddy, then
What's
what
gonna
the
happen
hell they
to me?
gonna do to me?
How you get him is how you keep him.
Hell no, like we can keep rocking.
Did you want to be with her, or did you like the situation?
No, I fought with y'all. Like I could see myself with y'all, but at the same time, like one thing played on my mind is that for how I almost basically stole her from him. So it's like, all right, shit, that can easily handle me, goddamn. For how vicious she got at me, like the way she did it, like she 3 hard. I was like, women, goddamn. I was like, nigga would have never even thought about it. The way that girl sent me her number, like she put like the number on different Instagram pictures in a row. And I just ended up checking my page. And then when I did, I was going down, I was like, what the fuck is all these numbers?
What in the
That was her number.
I went back up and I put it in a
7,
row, like,
10
damn,
numbers.
4, 4, 2, you feel me?
All of that, she might as well have just wrote the number.
Why she
just
didn't
send you a
That
DM?
was hard, but you gotta think about it, she a married woman. So like nigga probably goddamn might be checking them DMs.
And then he see all them numbers.
I was about to
she's
say, because
posting.
when you comment, you go to the other side and it says such and such comment.
You might be able to be like you just rating the picture or something.
And you adulterous women, y'all gonna die too, man. The Most High y'all end is gonna be that lake. Y'all over here playing games, being harlots, and putting men in these very life-threatening situations. Playing with their heart and all that. When you're supposed to be staying down with one man, hey, the Lord gonna destroy you too.
So she didn't do it back to back to back. She did it randomly.
She did them on different pictures.
You also said the husband was old, so he ain't gonna figure that out with his old ass. Like,
shit, I don't know. That nigga was Inspector Gadget. You found out a lot. That nigga found out a lot of shit.
Damn.
But outside of that, like me thinking about somebody else being able to goddamn get up. If I make my girlfriend, one of my old head goddamn, he knew her husband. So he one of the one that was in here like, man, let the man have it white truck. Like, ooh.
damn.
Let the man have his wife.
Trouble is an ATL legend who collaborated with everyone from Drake to Quavo to Young Thug. He was a hometown hero who never stopped putting on for the city, no matter how big he got. But now he's been tragically killed after a dude caught him with his ex in bed. Here's what went down. On June 5th, police responded to a homicide call at an apartment in Conyers, Georgia, where a woman reported a shooting. The front door to the apartment was forced open, and Trouble had been shot in his chest. According to the woman, this is what happened. The unnamed woman told the cops that her and Trouble was both asleep in her bed when her ex broke in and started punching her in the face. Her ex is a dude named Jermichael Jones who went crazy when he saw his ex in bed with another dude. That's when Trouble woke up and started fighting Jones. The woman started helping Trouble fight Jones too, but then he upped his strap and shot Trouble once in the chest before running away. A witness who lived in the apartment complex told Fox 5 Atlanta they was saying, they're trying to revive somebody. To be honest with you, we don't have that type of situation or issues that happen in this particular neighborhood. So to find out you have a local celebrity that's inside your residential area and this is what happens, it was like very, very traumatizing.
It's called judgment. It's called judgment for the Lord. He thought it was a game out here playing with other people's wives. And you see what happened. It cost him his.
What's adultery? Sleeping with another man's wife. Stop trying to get another man's wife. This Jake's so disrespectful. See, the sister is clearly married. The husband working 40, 50 hours a week. Sister go bring up the groceries by herself. He wanna spit his game and try to get at her. You violating the commandments of the Lord. Now that situation get talky. So let's say she bite. You go off and do your 50, 60 hours a week, and he down there taking down your girl.
Damn.
And you find out, by law, the Lord said you have the right to murder that man. By law. Now, of course, there's Kalal ready. Kalal is ready. Hey,
Nah, Salaki.
Bring it up.
Salaki, that remind me of Proverbs 6. You know, when the Lord said, like, a man could steal, you know, because he's hungry, basically. But when another man steal another man's wife, it's like, nah, it ain't no reason. It ain't no justification for that. Salaki, huh?
That's a fact. That's in Proverbs here. Chapter 6, like the later verses, like 30-something. Y'all want to get that. Proverbs chapter 6, like 31, 32. Fine, you got it?
Bring that up.
Yeah, bring that out, huh?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 30.
Bring it up.
Men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul.
We're not mad at a thief that got to steal to feed his family. We mad at the greedy niggas. Right, they hit a lick and then don't want to share with everybody. I know a couple dudes like that. Let me get them out the way so I can take it all to myself.
They exist.
Right? Like, hold on, we all put ourselves on the line only for you to get 100% of the pie? Damn, that's messed up, man. Right? Read.
Men do not despise a thief when he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold.
You got to restore. You know what I'm saying? Sevenfold is completion. Right? It's different laws depending on what you sold. You got to compensate the person you stole, whatever it is. There's different type of laws. It could be 20%, it could be double, it could be all type of stuff. You know, it depends on what the Lord says, whatever you stole, right? Read.
He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery,
Whoever committed what?
adultery,
You commit adultery, that means sleeping with another man's wife. That means our girlfriend. Because a lot of brothers don't know that girlfriend is his wife. Right? So if you plotting on another man's girl, that's adultery. Read.
but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacking understanding.
God said you commit adultery and want to steal another man's wife, you don't have no understanding. You're a really foolish man. You have peace among your community, but you wanted to go out and decide the rim of peace and sleep with another man's possession. Now, when that other man got raised and he wanted to get his get back, hey man, hey, all best is fair now. Cause you violated the order. The order was you keep yours, you stay on mine, I stay on this side. Right? Brothers like to cross that line. When you cross that line, somebody got to die. Right? Read.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
Just destroy what?
His own soul.
All you do is to like to steal niggas' girls. All you do is to get up. Ooh, well, that's shit. Think about it. The psychosis of that. When I understood what goes into sex, I felt so disgusted. And even in the world, I wasn't into that, sleeping with other dudes' girls. I didn't get up on that. I was more of the type of dude like, man, go get the hell out of my bed. Go to your man. Get up out of here. I went into that. But it's the psychosis of it. You got to think about it because when you lay down with your woman, y'all transferring chromosomes, saliva, spirits, right? All these different bacteria are being exchanged, right? The particles. And that stays on that woman for time, even though she can take a shower, but it's still on her, right? That's what the Lord commands her when you bust one to go shower and get that stuff off. But let's just say you keep doing that with your wife, right? And a lot of these chromosomes is on this woman, right? A man comes and intervenes on that, he's low-key sleeping with her husband. If you got ears to hear, that's why the Lord said y'all become one flesh when y'all lay together. Y'all become one flesh. Because when you ejaculate into your woman, right, a lot of the bacteria can stay on that woman for years. It can stay on her for years. So when another man puts his rod in there, not even knowing, you shoot up the club what another man just left in there. This is why we get diseases, Aki. This is why we got so many diseases running rapid. Because there's a lot of lasciviousness and uncleanness going on in our communities. Right? Read. 32 again.
32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away.
Right.
For jealous is the rage of a man.
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Bring that out, right?
Right? A man being jealous? Hey, man, that's a dangerous brother. True story. You know I gotta tell a true story, man. No cap over here. Brother I work with. Went against this. Thought he was pimping, thought he was player. Right? Went against this. The woman. Okay, so look, let's just use a story. Let's say you and your girl got hired at the same time. But you the reason why she got hired. You put the application in, you did the finessing, you got the interview and all that. Hey, hire me and my girl. So y'all both on the plantation together, y'all get y'all little dollars. But you know, naturally the girl gonna want the manager and the higher up dude, right? So let's say the manager took liking to her. This happened. One of the managers, the supervisors rather, one a real manager, supervisor, took a liking to the girl that you brought to the plantation. And then they start sliding and doing, because y'all beefing right now, they start doing some stuff. But instead of the supervisor and the manager to keep it quiet, they're trying to fly. Y'all got your beef. That same dude caught him in traffic, let off and almost killed him. Shot about 6 times, almost paralyzed him. That's judgment from the Lord. Rather jealous, for one. And he has a right to be jealous because he brought that woman there, not you. You had no business embarking on that woman in that man's situation at all. Right? Read.
For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
And when he caught you slipping, he not sparing you. Caught him in traffic, empty the clip. And this is the coldest part of the story. I ain't even get the woman was in the car.
Everybody got it.
But no. So the dude, the manager that she was doing it with, he had his pistol, he seen what was shine. He whipped out first. She pushed his gun down. And the other dude got off on him. So she still loved the dude that brought her to the plantation more than the manager. Because when the manager could have got off first, she pushed the gun down. So you did all that for her to still defend her man that never belonged to you anyway. That's how God works. That's called judgment of the Lord. I've been wanting to tell him so bad. I hope he watched this video. I wanted to tell him so bad, but you know, sometimes you got to find the right, perfect time to rebuke. You can't just rebuke any time, you know what I'm saying? There's seasons and times to say something. When he told me that, I'm like, bro, yeah, bring it out. You got to push that? Read.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 10. A man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, and the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
That's what God said. I didn't say that. But I'm in compliance with it, and I agree with it. I didn't say it. I didn't write it. I didn't come up with it. But I'm in full submission and compliance and agreement with it. Because that's messed up, man. Why would I want to steal this man's wife? I know how hard my brother serves work. I know how much sacrifices he put in for his family. I want to come and intervene and disrupt that? Just because of my little pleasures and my lusts? Control your goddamn penis, man. Man, I'm on my men head, man. You ain't got enough decorum. It's so many goddamn. It's 8-1 in Cali. There's no reason why you need to be looking at another brother's wife when it's 8-1. A lot of sisters is single right now. Why you gotta look at this man's wife or this man's wife or this man's wife? It's madness. Get your own wife. That's what the person. Get your own wife, man. Paul was like, hey, if you're struggling, hey man, go ahead and get your own wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you're struggling, get your own. But don't sleep with another man's wife. What we like to do in our community, we want to plot on the next man, girl. And that's so sick. It's low-key gay. Because I'm like, you sure you want my wife after what I did with her last night? You want her? You sure? I wouldn't if I was you. It's kind of nasty, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of nasty, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let me have like 2 off days in a row. Hey, man. Yeah, we're going all the way. We're going in. You want that after that? You shit. No, you good, mama. Go ahead. You go. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? How you doing? Yes, sir, man. Bob, you want to get some?
You want to go for that?
One of y'all got to get some work. A little bit. Get a little bit of exercise, man.
You didn't want to finish that scripture?
No, it was a little bit more now.
Yeah, let's finish that.
Verse 35. He will not regard any ransom. Neither will he.
Yeah, he don't want to pay. No, he don't pay me nothing. I mean, like, if a dude cross you and you caught him slipping, and he be like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Let me give you this back. No, I don't want your bag. I got this AR-15 to your head, and I'm about to chop you. You know what I'm saying? Because you already crossed the line. That's how it's going to be when your Habashah return. The talking is over. We fishing right now, but we're going to hunt. And I ain't giving nobody no pass.
That's right.
Nobody getting the pass. Because you had the pass right now, and you chose not to take it. Right? So when Yahushua tell me to go, my king, I'm going. And I ain't sparing nothing. Right? Read.
Neither will he rest content, though thou giveth many gifts.
You might try to give him gifts. Hey, Kalab, hey man, my bad. I didn't know that was your I didn't know y'all was really rocking like that. See the ring on her finger? You know what I'm saying? No. See this brother taking her to work every damn day, but you didn't know they was rocking like that. She lived with the brother. What the hell is wrong with you? They wasn't rocking like that, right? That's what brothers like to say. Serge, am I lying? I didn't even really know you was really rocking with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, she lived with me. What are you talking about?
She was in bed with her. You didn't know we was rocking together too in the bed.
You in the bed with her, but she lived with me. This ain't no sneaky link. This is my girl. Right? Read.
Let's sit on that.
Sit on that, man. You see what I'm saying? Then they gonna want to beg for mercy, and there ain't gonna be no mercy on that day. And ain't gonna be no mercy on that day. So we come out here, we teach our people the truth of the Bible. We're trying to raise up the lost sheep of the house of Israel and let y'all know that y'all are the people of the book. Whether y'all know that or not, Black and Hispanics, this is your book. Y'all gotta come back to this book. Alright? Come out of religion, come out of Christianity, come out of being Catholics. All that's madness. You don't need no religion when you're the people. All you gotta do is pick up the book and read it. And with that, I say shalom.
My elders working, trying to get together, making sure we do it better, free us from this white oppressor. My people catching cases, double life he facing, scattered all across the world. I see familiar faces. Say we all.